Does your dog know that they can move away from the thing that stresses them out? When dogs have the opportunity to flight, they don't have to escalate to a fight response. But the perception of the ability to fight is going to be very unique to the individual dog. Dogs often don't perceive that they have the ability to flight when they're inside or on leash. Some dogs might need a really large amount of space to perceive that they can get away. The good news is that we can teach our dogs that they can move away from the stressor, and such a behavior is intrinsically reinforced because the dog feels so much better when they move away. And then, as we teach them to move away, we can also teach them to self-regulate after that stressful experience. And of course, when we're doing this in a training scenario, we're setting them up so that they're staying in that green zone brain the whole time. So I could, for example, teach my dog to move away on cue. I like to use the cue run in a friendly, happy, playful voice, but you can also use something like let's go. I do this first with no triggers around. I might say run, and then I take off running, jogging, walking quickly. It really doesn't matter. You're just moving in the opposite direction of the trigger, and be careful not to move towards another trigger. And then after you've taken as much space as your dog needs to feel safe again, if you're just practicing, this can be just a few yards, you're going to then do a scatter feed, scatter their treats in the grass. And this is going to lower your dog's head below their body, so it's going to slow their heart rate. They're going to be sniffing and seeking, so we've got endorphins and dopamine. And they're going to be eating, so we're bringing that digestive system back online. This is also a great place for you to gather information. What is the quality of their sniffing? Is it fast and frantic and they can't smell the food under them? If so, they're not processing information well. Are they leaving food behind? Perhaps the digestive system is not fully online. And what is the quality of their taking of treats? Are fine motor skills online? Can they take that food gently? Or are they struggling, kind of muzzle punching the ground, biting your fingers off? And then if they are struggling, you can help them calm further. Maybe they need more space, more time to calm down, more support calming down. I often use this cue for management, but I also so often use it in training setups. And again, we're not taking the dog to a space where they are distressed, but we're taking them as far as they feel comfortable. It can be helpful to work in a way that your dog can communicate that to you, and we can use body language, of course. And then we move away. And then the dog feels empowered. They know they can get away, so we tend to see fear shift to curiosity, and they may become more interested in approaching in a thoughtful brain, not an over-aroused, can't process information kind of brain. Teaching our dog to move away from the scary thing should be one of the first things that we teach them so that they know they have an out.